it's Christmas all over again. We've got another volume of RWBY just around the corner, and a trailer has just come out. It's just an exciting experience watching RWBY, and I'm glad that I am about to embrace the joys of RWBY once again. But yeah, hello everyone, Liam Catterson here. This is RWBY Volume 7's official trailer that released not that long ago. I know this is going to be a couple of days late, but that's because I was on my YouTube break. But yeah, I believe they were at New York Comic Con where they released not just the trailer, but a bunch of other interesting things RWBY related, including Jean's new look, which is like, holy damn. But yeah, I'm really excited for this, to see what this trailer does entail, as well as the entire volume, because, like I said, RWBY is a show that never ceases in terms of bringing me great enjoyment, and it's looking like Volume 7 is going to be shaping with how Volume 6 ended, especially with the whole Salem doing the Thanos fine, I'll do it myself thing, and the team headed to Atlas. It is looking to be very, very promising, as well as the little bits that they have released ever since, I guess, Volume 6 ended, because they released a new character outfits for Team RWBY and Jean, Nora, and Ren as well, because they released that today. But we've had time to soak in the wonderful costumes of Team RWBY, and yeah, like I said, I am really looking forward to this. So with that said, let's jump into the trailer. I'll do a recap afterwards, but yeah, this is the RWBY Volume 7 official trailer. Let's go.
Many have described these as uncertain times.
I'm trying to do what I think is best, but I really can't tell if what's best is what's right.
This isn't right.
I think a lot of us feel like
This
that,
whole
RWBY,
city,
sadly.
it just seems awful.
So, what do we do?
Well, we didn't come this far to fail now.
Oh,
Until now,
what
I
the
believed it was
hell?
impossible to truly turn the tide against Salem.
Go on, yeah, go
We
on!
find ourselves in a position of needing a new approach.
Oh, what the hell is that?
Keep returning stronger and stronger unless we destroy her.
Hey,
Tell us how we
Ironwood!
can help.
Oh, man. I want to know what the hell is up with that grim. Guys. Yeah! Ooh,
I was
spicy.
honestly expecting things to go a lot rougher.
Holy... Damn! Hey, okay. That's rude. That is absolutely rude. At least ask before taking. So much is happening. Okay, that was sick. I'm going back to Crow's bit though, like, because this is like the I guess this is to a lot of people one of the big wonders about Volume 7 is Jason gonna do well? And I mean, he's a very, very decent voice actor because he does voice Darby in My Hero Academia. But
I was honestly expecting things to go a lot rougher.
I don't hear much of a difference. He sounds perfect. Jason is...
I was honestly expecting things to go a lot rougher.
Yeah, Jason... I think Jason has pretty much done a marvelous job with just that little line alone. So I will be very, very excited to see what does happen with his character throughout, with Crow, throughout the rest of the volume, like how he sounds and whatnot, and Crow in general, because Crow's one of my favorites. But yeah, that was a pretty interesting trailer. I will get to this bit in terms of the recap in a bit, because Crow, of course, did curse everyone, because now we've lost a relic, which is fun. I'm trying to notice. I'll go back to that bit when we do the recap. But yeah, let's let's recap it. I'm just gonna alter some things so it doesn't sound demonic when I'm playing it back in slow motion, because everyone likes that, don't they? So yeah, the first bit was basically a volume 6 ending recap with like the Leviathan, I think it is, the Leviathan Grim, with Ruby using the silver eyes, and then them arriving at Mantle and seeing Atlas. There we go. So yay. But yeah, this I'm assuming this is going to carry over, like the volume this scene in volume 6 is going to carry over into volume 7. So yeah, because it was left on that kind of cliffhanger. So yeah, they'll be arriving at probably Mantle. This is what I was talking about. Like you can obviously see the difference in the city with how prestigious Atlas looks and how Mantle looks. Is urban the right word? I'm not so sure, but yeah, it doesn't look as glorious as the city in the sky. So yeah, but it still looks glorious visually, doesn't it? So yeah, but that's the case with RWBY backdrops. They tend to look pretty interesting. So yeah, we see this guy is not particularly a happy chappy, just smashing at the TV screen. Which is all well and good. And then we had RWBY. We didn't come this far to fail now, to give up now, should I say? Once again, seemingly showcasing that bit of leadership, because that was one of the big juicy things that RWBY delivered last year. Was a lot of authority, a lot of her stamping her foot on the ground, which was really wonderful. So it looks like we might be getting a bit of that again with that short bit. What the hell is with these? This is nightmarish, and I'm always a sucker to see new Grimm and how they are always going to be a step up or more dangerous, because especially with the apathy last volume, yeah, they were like nope. They were a huge in the nope in the nope factor. So yeah, and given the fact that these guys can be more versatile, like they can use the surroundings, because we saw some come out the wall, some come out the ground. These like I don't know, worm kind of Grim. Um, they are pretty dangerous, aren't they? With the fact that they've got the surroundings to bode well to their advantage. So yeah, and I love this shot though, like this triple scene. We've got Crow, Nora, Jean, before they do transform into their volume 7 attires, it seems. So this is probably from episode 1. I don't know. It might take them a couple of episodes to get to their new volume looks, but I'm just going off the hunch that this is the volume 7 opener. But yeah, we see Oz, Weiss, and Ren, and then we see Bumblebee. Yay! Just RWBY needs to be there, and yeah. So yeah, that is a really sick shot. I really like that. But yeah, and then they face these Grimm, which I think Yang goes for in spectacular fashion, which is, yeah, that's my girl. That's my girl. Kill him, Yang. Oh, that's brilliant. That is brilliant from Crow. Let's just see that, like, just with such ease, he uses Harbinger, and look at that. Like, not even breaking a sweat. That, no, I didn't want to get out of that. I just love Crow so much. And then Weiss. Yeah, that's pretty spectacular. And then we see Ren. I love the. I am always going to be a sucker for teamwork, when it comes to RWBY, and this is no exception. With Weiss just giving Ren the assist by just levitating these guys, and Ren just going in for the kill. Oh, that's pretty as well. Like how they just and then Ren looks like he's going to be in danger, but nope. Nora saves the day. So yeah, like I said though, and it is just so sinister. Like they could just appear behind a character And Ren is completely oblivious, and thank God Nora exists, because Ren Nora is a great ship as well. But yeah, he could have been like worm food or whatever. Like, oi. But yeah, that's the thing. They could just use the ground, for example. They could just use the ground and come back. Like, for example, this group could be there, could come out right behind Yang, and then boom. So yeah. Um and then we've got this looks like a new type of Grim. It kind of reminds me of the Grim from Volume 4, Episode 1 with the Rock Grim, but it's more icy. So yeah, we see a brief bit of that, as well as Ruby, and then there's Ironwood. Yay! It's been a bit buddy, hasn't it? Looks like he's like the beard, by the way. I do like the beard, but I'm really, really excited to see his character again this volume. But yeah, he has definitely seen better days. Well, after Volume 3's ending, yeah, understandable. But yeah, and then we have this cool montage of the characters skydiving, and then we see a bit of them attacking. So, for example, Ruby, we got her skydiving, and then there we go. Badass. Love it. Awesome stuff. And then we see Weiss as well. She looks great in that costume, by the way. So Weiss skydiving, and then her dealing with those Grim. Blake with her beautiful haircut. Brilliant. And we see her battling with the Geist Grim, which is great, because these guys are not entirely creepy at all. And then Yang. And I just love the glasses. I just love her so much. Like, Yang is my favorite, and she will always will be, and she's just incredible. And then 10 out of 10 landing. But I just love the glasses, though. Like, I feel like out of everyone else, I don't know, she has the most spontaneous look, and we get the thumbnail that they posted before the trailer was released, a little teaser for us fans. And we get to see a good, clear look at all of our Team RWBY in their costumes. Like I said, I think Yang looks the most spontaneous. I like the glasses so much. It looks really, really bitchin'. But yeah, they look all so incredible in their new costumes, and I just love it so much. Weiss looks incredible. Ruby looks incredible. Blake looks incredible. Yang looks incredible. They are all amazing. So yeah, and then I like the logo. Very, very great. And then, like I said, Crow curses everything again by saying, I thought things would be a lot more difficult. I thought things would be a lot more difficult, basically. And then this happens. Can't catch a break, can he, Crow? And then it seems like these guys, whoever they are, they seem to be armored. So I'm not thinking yeah, it's not White Fang by any means, but no, they seem to be a bit armored. I thought at first it would be one of the people who are obviously not happy with their we saw the guy launch the bin at the TV screen. I thought it would be one of those guys, to be fair, one of the citizens. But he looks like to be a bit more of an important deal, judging by the brief bit of attire that we're seeing. So yeah, and then we've lost the relic. So that's optimistic, isn't it? This volume, with me already worried about how this volume's gonna go down, with Salem basically going, "Fine, I'll do it myself." Blah blah blah. But yeah, I am really, really excited for this volume. There was a bunch of interesting bits. And I forgot to say, that bit where they skydived to fighting, where you saw Ruby, Weiss. I liked how they did that in formation with Ruby, Weiss, Blake, Yang. But yeah, there was quite a bit in that trailer. I'm not gonna lie, there was a lot packed into just effectively a minute of a trailer. Like, if you discount the Volume 6 ending recap, and you just include the new Volume 7 footage, there was quite a bit. We got what Crow sounds like now, as Jason is now playing him. And like I said, I don't think there's much of a difference, if anything. There might be some, but it's not like there's not a huge deficit. So I really, really am impressed by that first line. And like I said, I am really excited to see how Jason does carry his voice throughout the rest of the volume. And of course, hoping that Crow does survive. Because we had that worry last year, especially the intros were ominous, with Crow being pulled by the apathy. And then it turns out he wasn't really involved with the apathy, so it was just we were all played, but no, we have seen quite a bit in this trailer. Ironwood's returned. Citizens Mantle not looking at the best of places. Nope. And yeah, it was just a really, really fantastic trailer of RWBY, as well as seeing new types of Grim, it seems. Especially those worm figs. Like, those figs are... It seems like it's nothing that the team can't handle, because we saw bits and pieces like Weiss, for example, dealing with those Grim. But they're still pretty sinister, especially with the versatile area they've got. Like, they are able to utilize their surroundings, whereas I don't think most of the Grim that we've seen throughout this entire history have that advantage. There are some Grim that are absolutely terrifying, especially the apathy, but those ones they look pretty... I don't know if they've given them a name, because I didn't check out the whole New York Comic Con thing when they were releasing Jean's new look, for example. But all I'm gonna call them is creepy Grim. But yeah, the animations look pretty sick. Yeah, this was a pretty neat trailer, so I'm really stoked to see what Volume 7 has on offer. But yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right. Say it right, Liam. If you want to check out more of my content, you can also subscribe to my Mickey Feeds channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!